Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a beautiful and moving piece of poetry that speaks to a universal human experience, healing from pain. The poem is Heartaches and Sorrow by Autry. I'll read it for you first, and then we'll unpack its powerful message together. The night is heavy, the air feels thin, 1,000 whispers claw from within. I pull my pain into these lines to keep the shadows from crossing the line. Put all the heartaches in a melody's grasp. Let every sorrow be a story told at last. Sing it out loud until it breaks the chains, so they won't haunt you again and again. The echoes linger like a ghostly tune beneath the silver of the watchful moon. I scribble secrets on paper, torn, a shield of words against the storm. Put all the heartaches in a melody's grasp. Let every sorrow be a story told at last. Sing it out loud until it breaks the chains, so they won't haunt you again and again. The strings hang low, the notes bleed through, a symphony born of the things we knew. Each chord a tear, each beat a cry, until the darkness waves goodbye. Put all the heartaches in a melody's grasp. Let every sorrow be a story told at last. Sing it out loud until it breaks the chains, so they won't haunt you again and again. Isn't that just incredibly powerful? This poem is a profound exploration of how we can process and overcome emotional pain. Let's break it down. The opening stanza, "The night is heavy, the air feels thin," immediately sets a somber, suffocating tone. It perfectly captures that feeling of being overwhelmed by sadness, where even breathing feels difficult. The 1,000 whispers clawing from within are our inner demons, our regrets, and our painful memories. The poet's response isn't to ignore this pain, but to confront it. He says, "I pull my pain into these lines." This is the first key step to healing, acknowledging your pain and giving it a tangible form, whether it's through writing, art, or just speaking it aloud. The act of expressing our hurt is a way to create a shield of words against the storm. The chorus is the heart of the poem's message. Put all the heartaches in a melody's grasp. Let every sorrow be a story told at last. This is a beautiful metaphor for transformation. It suggests taking our chaotic, painful feelings and organizing them into something structured and understandable, like a song or a story. By doing this, we gain a sense of control. The pain is no longer just a shapeless monster haunting us. It's a narrative we can observe, understand, and share. The command to sing it out loud until it breaks the chains is a call to action. It's about catharsis. Releasing these emotions, giving them a voice, is what shatters the power they have over us. It stops the cycle of being haunted again and again. The second verse deepens this idea of expression as a shield. I scribble secrets on paper torn evokes a sense of urgency and rawness. We're not trying to create a perfect masterpiece. We're just trying to get the pain out, to build a defense against a storm of our emotions. The moon is watchful, suggesting we are not truly alone in our sorrow. There's a quiet witness to our struggle, whether we see it as nature, a higher power, or even our own resilient inner self. Finally, the third stanza brings the musical metaphor to its conclusion. The strings hang low, the notes bleed through, a symphony born of the things we knew. This suggests that our past experiences, even the painful ones, contribute to the symphony of our lives. Each chord a tear, each beat a cry, is a poignant image, showing how our art can be directly infused with our pain. But the final line offers so much hope, until the darkness waves goodbye. This isn't about erasing the pain or pretending it never happened. It's about processing it, transmuting it into something beautiful or meaningful, and reaching a point where it no longer defines or controls you. The darkness doesn't vanish in an instant. It waves goodbye, signifying a gradual, gentle departure. Ultimately, Heartaches and Sorrow is a guide to creative healing. It teaches us that the path through sorrow isn't found in suppression, but in expression. By turning our pain into poetry, into song, into a story, we can reclaim our power, break the chains of the past, and finally let the darkness fade. It's a reminder that your story, with all its sorrows, is valid and deserves to be told. Thank you so much for joining me in this analysis. If this poem resonated with you, please let me know in the comments. And if you're struggling, remember that expressing yourself can be a powerful first step, and seeking support is a sign of strength. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the world of poetry. See you next time.